Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back. So nice to see everybody. Thanks for tuning in yet another week. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. You are awesome. Love all the comments. I try to get to all of them. I think I do a pretty good job at it, but I'm a little behind this week, but I'll get on it. I truly do love all the comments and the feedback. Really, really great. And I even love when you communicate with each other. I see a lot of that going on, and that's great. Support each other. That's what my channel is all about. And if you're new here, please, would love for you to subscribe. You can hit the button right here, as I do focus on my community first and foremost when I do my readings. So would love to have you here. What's going on this week? I know astrologically we are rolling into, by the end of the week, I believe it's the 13th of July, a partial solar eclipse new moon in Cancer. Ooh, the Chariot. That's the Cancer sign. So I really think it's going to... it's going to be an interesting week. With a focus on the family, and it's funny because you got Foundation and Achievements, which is the Four of Wands, as your overall oracle, and the Observer from Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle, okay, which is about opening your perspective, trying to get out of whatever little tunnel vision you might be in about your own worries and your own problems, and focusing in maybe on the bigger picture, family, loved ones, spreading that Cancerian energy, right, of love and compassion for yourself, your family, and others. I think that's the only weird thing with cancers. They tend to be just mine, but I think we need to open our hearts to the world, actually. I really, really think we do, and just kind of reconnect to, really who we are on a soul level. And speaking of that, and I'll put an eye in the sky, I did just create a mentor program. I'm really excited about it. I work with a lot of people that want to go deeper. They'll come to me for a reading, or they'll come to me for a healing, and they want to learn more. They really want to focus in on changing their life and being happy and knowing their purpose and what they need to do to get there. So I'm really excited about the program. I hope you guys check it out. I've had a pretty decent response, so I only have a few slots left for now, but I will be opening the door again to book. I don't know, maybe another couple of months, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry, I digressed there a little bit, but wanted to fill you in on that. So let's take a look at the cards. I don't know, if some of you might be just having a rough week. The overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you're on the road to recovery. Maybe you've been just challenged, feeling like you've been out in the cold. Just dealing with maybe even some financial issues. Going through this kind of recycle phase in your life where you're just like, okay, what's next? And of course, it's a lot easier to say rise above and not worry about it. But let's see what's coming through on the cards for advice. Yeah, maybe some of you lost your job and you're trying to find a job. For others of you, this could be about relationships, maybe not feeling good enough about yourself and you're stuck. Because there is some kind of... there's definitely some mental energy here that maybe you just, oh my God, it's just too much already. You need to stop worrying about, what's been plaguing you. This is that air energy, that talks about your intellect, your beliefs, your thoughts, your attitudes. And it's really overthinking. And this is exactly what you're not supposed to worry about. Okay, unnecessarily making yourself feeling really restricted, being too much in your head, not being able to kind of see what's going on right now because maybe you're just sad or, you're dealing with this energy. But I'm seeing a huge shift here this week. I see a lot of great news coming in, lots of communication, You need to stop being defensive, or if you're in a place where you've been like fighting, not in a bad like physical way, but even mentally yourself in your own head or with others, not backing down. Maybe, it's time to just stop and review and assess where you are. That's a 7. That's a 7 of Wands. I'm just taking a quick look here. So I don't mean to bounce around, but I am kind of just doing an overview. What you really need to do is focus on your own self-empowerment. You got the Hermit here. And this is what you need to learn. This is what you need to learn to appreciate about yourself, and the energy coming in this week, like self-empowerment, seeking enlightenment, going into an eternal state instead of being in your head. Bring that energy down, okay? Bring that energy down. Get out of your head. Spend some time in nature, okay? Focus in on finding your purpose, okay? How can you bring your creativity into the world and shine your light, So some introspective, or introspection is needed or called for this week, okay? And I notice you do have the Magician under here, and this is you pulling the rabbit out of the hat, moving more into your power, and you're so close to showing the world who you really are, living that authentic life. Maybe a little bit more work is needed for you to kind of trust yourself and have the confidence and value your own gifts. Doors are definitely opening for you. I definitely see that here with the Page of Cups by the end of the week. So for those of you who are looking for a job, or, trying to see where you stand in your relationship, this is that new beginning. You're going to be receiving messages here. This is the Page of Cups, so it's quite promising. It's promising news. Could be about a loved one, okay, because we do have the 4 here, the foundation, maybe birth or pregnancy or something like that in a family, or a new relationship for some of you. The Magician getting back here, though, so you're ready to transform, and this is what you need to focus on, okay, what to appreciate in your life, that you have this opportunity to kind of just step back and, tap into that. People just don't take the time. You have to take the time to just reflect, whether go on a little vacay if you can, spend some time in nature. So I really think with this, wow, what you really need to look at, this 4 of Swords, is this rebirthing period that you're going through. So maybe right now you're at a standstill, okay, and you don't know where you stand, and that's why you're going a little, cuckoo mentis over here. But some rest is needed. So if you feel very tired this week, this is a period where you need to really take the downtime. Healing is being called for this week. And this will get you back on track to integrate all this new energy coming in for you, especially with the eclipse, because you want to definitely make sure that you got your head on straight when we move into that energy, that you're grounded, okay, and you're ready to tackle the next 6 months of your life. This is like a door opening of an opportunity for you to shift and change out of this sadness and this worry, and now move forward to some new beginnings. Beware. This is something you need to really just kind of pay attention to. You do have the Justice card, so this is pretty big. This is a major arcana. So some of you might be dealing with some legal issues, a legal case or a lawsuit or divorce, or dealing with signing contracts. This card also talks about doing the right thing, and there are consequences for your actions, so be really careful and reap what you sow, okay? It's almost, I feel like you're being tested. There's like a karmic connection here to find the balance. It's a cycle of things being made right. So what are your intentions? What are your intentions for yourself in your life this week? You really need to really focus on, yeah, being released on this new path, at least having a intention of a conscious decision here. Okay, be brave, because you're going to uptick here vibrationally. Okay, but always want to do the right thing. Okay, Chariot, hold on tight, baby. Okay, this is really kind of cool. This is the Cancer card here, and this is you in the driver's seat, and yeah, take a leadership role. This is what you need to hold on to. You need to stop worrying and step up to the plate and be like, okay, bring it on, let's go. Taking that action. Okay, having some reflection, right? Getting out of this headspace and say, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to, and this energy is going to be here for you. Ride the wave of this Cancerian solar eclipse energy coming in for you, okay? Because the new moon is going to be really soaking in, okay? Because it draws in the new moon, the energy, okay? So I'll tell you, I'll be on my two horses here, finding the balance, right? Because you get the Justice as well, and it talks about balance, and this is self-empowerment here and rising above the conflicts that you've been struggling with. So get your rest in the beginning of the week, and I think you're definitely going to feel a lot better. Just kind of regroup and get out of this space. Some of you could be moving. This could be about a vehicle as well. But I think the bigger picture is about your mindset, right? Opening your mind. We talked about that. Thinking about the bigger picture and how it affects your family and your foundation for your children and your legacy here. Celebrating, creating new memories in your life. Yeah, this is moving to a new home too. So I definitely feel for some of you that might apply, especially, with the Chariot here, because the Chariot does talk about moving home, could refer to that, but it's a very empowering energy. So, take action by the end of the week in whatever direction you feel is best for you, and you're going to rise above these conflicts. Whatever obstacles have been in your way, whether it's just financial or self-imposed through just being stressed out and maybe not really knowing where you're going, that information is going to come through for you this week. Okay, as long as you do the work here, okay, and focus on really taking the time out to rest, meditate, get into nature, regroup, love yourself. Okay, love yourself first and foremost. I mean, don't be so hard on yourself. So many people are so hard on themselves, okay? You're transitioning. Yeah, and you don't want to be defensive. You don't, for those of you in a legal case, maybe it's been a long battle, Is it worth it, I mean, do what you need to do to stand up for yourself, but also know when to rest and know, I wouldn't say to call it quits, but find that balance, right? Find the balance. What's worth fighting for? What's worth letting go? Okay. And look at this. This is your what you're being asked to seek. This is your final outcome for the week. This is beautiful. Cancer energy too. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy coming in here. I love it. This is a fresh new perspective on, just being ready to grab onto whatever positive news is coming in. Pages are messengers. And it's like once you're aligned with your heart, okay, the communication is going to come in. That missing puzzle piece that you've been trying to find and shove into the hole is going to appear before you. So really just try to get out of your own way this week. Is going to be super critical, especially moving into this eclipse season. You don't want to miss the boat for a wonderful opportunity to shift and grow even further in your life than you could ever really imagine. What else is coming through for you guys? I think it's quite beautiful. Yeah, compassion for yourself, focusing in on self-development, your family, your money, your foundation, anything legal that you're dealing with. Just make sure you're on the up and up, okay, because we reap what we sow. I would hate to see that, you know, your intentions aren't pure. I'm not saying you per se, but, you know, the situation could be tricky. You know, I'm seeing this yellow energy here, and it could test your character, you know, or you're just frustrated, and rightfully so. You've been through a lot, and yeah, this is going to kind of bring you through the week. And fives are, you know, they're a little tough. They're conflict energy, but it's not anything that can't be managed. Or I just love the Magician under there. I'm sorry. And then you get the Ace of Wands under there too. You know, this whole cycle is definitely coming to an end. Okay. And help is there for you as well. I mean, reach out for a reading. I'm here to help as well. Yeah, some of you just have been maybe really just sick too, but I just see all this wonderful new energy coming in. Ace of Wands, isn't that incredible? Confirmation of a new beginning. The Magician, you got the Chariot here. Let's see what else is coming in. I think that's it. Focus on what is your purpose too. Getting into nature is going to be really super key for you. And that's the easiest way, you know. Do some yoga breaths, go into nature and just sit and embrace it. You don't have to do anything fancy. You don't have to go into, a lot of people like, oh, I can't meditate. You don't have to. Just sit in nature and breathe, right? Breathe in, you know, just keep breathing down into your belly and releasing. Just, you know, it's your intention like anything. So the energy of nature can naturally cleanse you, but you can go even deeper by having a conscious thought on breath and meditation in a simple way. Even walking in nature, okay, is a form of meditation. So, yeah, use that to your advantage. I'm really excited about this eclipse coming in. I'm ready to shift myself and change and grow. That's what it's all about. So listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Be sure to subscribe. Oh, my love readings for July are still available over on Vimeo. I'll put that link here as well for any of you that want to look deeper into your relationships for July. By each sign, of course, there's 12 readings over there on Vimeo for you guys. So all the best to you. God bless, and we'll see you next week. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.